love and live.
Let's go.
Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting.
Elijah always cheating.
Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Great fire. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo?
Elijah, favorite nephew. Lenora, she know it's the truth. Adriana, Chris.
Everybody love Chris. Love it, it's up.
It's the love
Hey,
and live
hey,
show. It's the love and live show.
love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Smooches.
The love and live show. And live. Love and live.
Yep.
Visit Love and Live Shots.com.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is Wednesday, and that means that it's relationship advice here on the Love and Live show. All right, so every Wednesday we get into different topics and discussion, relationship related, and we just talk about things. You know, we figure things out, problem solve. How you feeling today, Queen? What's going on with you?
I'm feeling good.
All right, so if y'all don't know, Queen Lenora has not seen the title or the thumbnail for the video. And so what I usually do is pull it up for her before, and you know, she gets to see it live with you guys. So you guys probably already seen it because you clicked the video, you clicked the live, so you probably already know what's going on. But Queen Lenora has no clue. And so since Queen Lenora has no clue, I'm gonna go ahead and show her what we have going on for today. All right, so let's get this up for her. Where you at? There it is. Boom. Okay. So it says not twins. Okay. So not twins. The title is The Family Has Been Keeping This a Secret. All right. So if you're saying they're not twins and the family's been keeping this a secret, you can kind of piece that together, what's going on there. So we're going to go ahead and get into our first discussion of today. But we got some folks to go ahead and welcome in. All right, so starting from the top, we got to welcome somebody in. We got It's Marcus. What's good with it, Marcus? How you doing today? What's poppin' with you, Marcus?
How's everything going? It's Marcus.
You said, hey there. You said, hey, I'm actually first this time. You said, how you doing, fam?
I'm doing good.
Doing pretty good over here, Marcus. Hope you doing well over there.
Doing really well.
We got somebody proclaiming who she is. We got I am Shakita D. Shakita D in the building. She's saying, hey, beautiful people.
Hey.
What's poppin', Shakita D? We also got our favorite cookie critter just stepping into the section. That's Oreo Mouse. Hey. All right, we got Oreo in here saying hello, Aunt Lenore and Elia. How are you doing today? And she also says hello to everyone.
We're doing good. How are you doing? Is everything okay?
And not only that, we've got somebody who's very precious to us. We've got
Precious Pieces. Hey,
Precious Pieces.
How
in the
you
building.
doing?
Welcome and nice having you.
How's everything going?
We appreciate your presence. It's very precious to us.
Yes, it is.
All right, so
yes, it is.
Yeah, for everybody just coming in, again, Queen Lenore just seen the thumbnail with y'all. Not twins, and yeah, what is that supposed to mean? Well, the family lied about me and my sister is the title. All right. So, with that being said, we're not getting into this topic just yet. We're gonna
got me all excited, and then we can't
slowly
get
roll
into
in.
the topic. Chris, get your nephew.
Oh yeah, she said she just came home from the day program. All right, hope you had a good
job.
time.
I hope you had
there.
a great time.
So let's go ahead and get into this one. All right. So this is a younger relationship, and you know he's talking to his girlfriend, and I don't know if you've been on TikTok, but they kind of have like a trend where like they'll have like relationship conversations or whatever, do little skits inside the car, right? So just on TikTok, like you know, you just see a lot of people. It's so accessible. They doing like car content, so they'll be like you know replaying like a real conversation that they had in the car, just goofing around, having a good time in the car, right?
Yes, I enjoy those. Yes.
So he don't have a car.
No.
And so
how we doing that?
Well, she's sending him these TikToks, and he was like, all right, this is the bare minimum. And that's what she told him. Meanwhile, she knows he don't have a car. And so she's sending him these TikToks, and he's not thinking nothing of it, you know, sending a little laugh emoji or whatever. But then she put the comment saying, this is the bare minimum. Pretty much saying he ain't got the car, he got to go.
Oh.
So, how you feel about this situation right here? Yeah, let's chat it up, Queen Lenore.
Well, my mama has always taught me, whatever you're looking for in a man, hopefully you are able to have the same thing. So basically, because I could be saying it completely wrong, but if I wanted a man with a car, I should have a car. If I want a man with an apartment, my butt should have an apartment. You know, just not be giving these men these high qualities of what they need to do, but we ain't bringing nothing to the table as well.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the day, I'm going to just be honest. I've always wanted to be a housewife, regardless if I had kids or not. I wanted to be a housewife. But when my husband met me, I had an apartment, I had a car. These are things I had. Yeah. And so if I wanted a man with a car and an apartment, I was required to say I want a man with an apartment and a car because I had those things. But if I'm sitting up there living in my mama's house and I'm, you know, ain't got no vehicle, but the TriMet is my vehicle, which is our bus system here, then I shouldn't really be expecting much from them. I mean, you can want these desires and be like, well, he's older or something like that. It depends on how much older too. But literally sometimes as women, we put more pressure on what we want from a man than we are willing to give. And my thing is, even though relationships are not equal, at least come up with something. Like, you know, don't be saying you want a man to have a car. You got to have the bare minimum and you on the bus as well as he is. No, we're not doing that, you know. But I don't know what her capabilities is. But my thing is, you knew he didn't have a car when you got with him, so why are you complaining about it today?
They're younger. I mean, like, I think she might be 16, might be 17, 16, or, you know, so they're just not able to even get
goodness,
car.
Oh, please. Girl,
yeah, so
stop
they're just not able to get a car, and she's sending him the things talking about, this is the bare minimum. So, you know, that's the conversation. And Precious
you have a car, girl.
Precious Pieces says, you're looking lovely, Purplicious.
Thank you. I'm enjoying my Purplicious day, yes.
And, yeah. Shakita, she said, I'm back. Had to take a call.
Shakita,
all right,
you
welcome
missed it
back.
over here, girl.
Oyo said, yes, she had a great day. Thank you so much. And Shakita, here's a quick recap. This situation here. So his girlfriend was sending him some TikToks, and they were like car-related TikToks, like, boyfriend and girlfriend in the car, they making jokes, laughing, ha. So she sent him a bunch of these, right? And so one day, she decides to say this is the bare minimum, them being in the car. So pretty much saying he need to get a car. And, he's a young dude that, like, they're 16, 17, and, he's not in a position to get a car right now. So he's like, what bare minimum? What you mean? We just fine.
Yeah.
What happened? So we're just asking what you recommend for this situation here. I think in a situation like this, like what Queen Lenora said, especially when you're young like that, who do you expect him to get the car from? Like, even if he has a job and he's working right now, right? Having a car is a big, undertaking. You gotta get the insurance, you gotta get license.
Not only that, most 16-year-olds that got a car, it's because their parents gave it to them.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like they saved up money and did that. Their parents gave them. Now, I said most, I didn't say all, but most kids that got a car at 16, their parents done bought them a car.
Yeah.
So let's get real.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
you
in
are
that
on
position
my
for
parents'
him,
financial budget. Don't be all up in my mom and daddy's financial budget. My budget.
That's where it's confusing to me, because it's like, where do you expect him to get if his parents is not balling and they just throwing cars left and right? Where do you expect him to get a car from? But I mean, it is what it is. To each their own. Shakita said they better enjoy what they have while they have it.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
why are we not enjoying? That's what I say. People get in relationships and put so much pressure on relationships in the beginning. Like, you're going to have plenty of pressure on relationships later. Like, we be doing too much in a new relationship. Like, I'm going to just say, why are we doing so much? Like, even when I was dating, I did a little too much, but I could just say this. I ain't did as much as y'all. Y'all be like extra, like this. He gotta have this, and this, and y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all can't even buy a pack of chewing gum and complaining about what somebody else has got. I don't get it. Like, y'all make no sense.
All right, and then we also have another similar situation. I found these ones. This is another similar situation. Shakita's saying they better catch the bus until they can get a job to afford a car.
That's all I'm trying to say.
All right, and Oreo said, how was your day today, Lai? And what did you do today, Aunt Lenore? Well, I had a good day so far. What about you, Queen Lenore?
I've been attacked today, and I had some issues today, so, I'm trying to bear down with my,
calm down right now,
we
decompress.
was going through some things earlier.
Listen, Oreo said, ride a bicycle.
Is that?
Something.
Get a Lyft or Uber, shoot. You got some money, there you go. Ask somebody to give you gift cards for Uber and Lyfts.
I was able to find another situation. These ones are a little bit older. We got to welcome somebody in. We've got Tamika Davis.
Hey, Tamika Davis, how are you doing today?
What's going on, Tamika? How are you doing today? All right, so in this situation here, this is a very, like, really, really similar situation. So they're in their 20s, and they're both going to college. So one is in med school, and one is doing whatever. So the boyfriend in this situation is he's in med school, and the girlfriend, I don't know what she's majoring or whatever, but they are both kind of like living on campus pretty much. So of course they don't have that much. Yeah, they're just coming from high school into college situation, and that's just what it's been. So anyway, similar situation with the TikTok thing, but this time she was seeing like different videos of like car dates on Instagram, YouTube, all this different stuff, and she sent him sending him this message like, when is this gonna happen for us? And he's not in no position. he getting student loan.
You should say, whenever you buy me a car, I'm ready whenever you ready. Whenever you ready to spend the money, I'm ready to enjoy it. Hello. Like, I just think sometimes, I know we put a lot on the men, and we have where a man should be. And I understand that, and I'm not fighting that. But when you talk about kids and teenagers and just now graduating high school, stop it, y'all. Y'all up here acting like this man has been on earth for 30, 40 years and he's just above. Yeah, I need a man with a car. Like, come on, man. I got 2 cars. I got this. When you gonna get something? we are not in that era where, like, let's be real, y'all. First, get yourself together. Two, you can motivate and uplift the man to get what he needs to get. But let's do that. Let's stop sending pictures talking about this is what we need. I'm quite sure that man want a car more than you want him to have a car, okay? I'm quite sure that man is already in his head about how he want a car. He don't need you to be talking to him about a car. Like, I don't get this. Y'all need to slow it down. Like, let's slow down, put a halt to it, relax, breathe, and enjoy what you guys have. Now, if you want a man with a car, then you young, you're going to date an older man. And most likely, if you're in high school, you cannot date an older man. So
it is what it is.
Yeah. And then two, can somebody like grow up and save for this stuff? I just think it's weird.
All right. Well, Shakita D said the same rule applies for this situation as the last situation. She said 𝒮𝒻 has a song called "Love Yours," and that's exactly what these people need to do. She had to drop the full name. It ain't J. Cole. She said 𝒮𝒻.
She did that on her video today. She was doing everybody doing that.
She said 𝒮𝒻.
Oh, and I don't know nobody, but she was naming them.
𝒮𝒻.
I said, oh, okay. Yeah, like, me. And if I didn't watch it earlier, I'd have been like, who's 𝒮𝒻 Cole? But, I watched it earlier and realized who it is. Y'all need to go check out Shakita D's.
Shakita D. Shakita D.
Yeah, she did one on her wig. And, when I get frustrated with my wig, it gets snatched off and I don't see it for years. She be working it. And then she did a facial. She did put her makeup on and it was just like, Shakita, you don't even know. I'm trying to make some face oils and face cleansers. I'm over here all learning some science stuff that I ain't learned yet.
She be in the lab tweaking these serums and remedies and stuff like that.
Some I ain't even started using yet. I'm gonna be using it because it's mine. But yeah, I was just like watching and like, see, Shakita gonna have to wear my oil.
You're gonna have to send that over to Shakita.
Shakita gonna have to wear my face oil on her face. She ain't got no choice. She up here wearing Bobby Brown. She gonna be over here wearing Queen Lenora.
Oh, you said forget the minute Bobby Brown.
Forget Bobby Brown. You gonna be wearing Queen Lenora.
Oh my goodness, Queen Lenora gonna be Queen Lenora Hall on I Am Shakita D channel.
Yes, I'm just saying.
She's gonna have to send her a care package.
I'm learning. Watch me. I'm gonna be putting my oils on. Y'all gonna see it different. Then y'all gonna be like, oh. I'm like, yeah. See, y'all was laughing at me behind my back. She ain't wearing no oil now, but yes, I'm learning how to do a face cleanser, face oil, and some other stuff. I'm learning. Y'all don't even understand. I'm learning. So when I throw it at you, Shakira, you better be all on your face. Yes, and I'm wearing Queen's face oil. Yes. Getting into it. I have a new glow. It's better than Bobby Brown. I don't care if you lie. It's better than Bobby Brown's. Okay. Back to this situation. I just once when Shakita got on there and said 𝒮𝒻, it just reminded me of her video I was watching.
Well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
What did Shakita say?
Shakita, she was saying, "What's up with these women wanting men to have this, and men to what's up with these women wanting men to have this and men to have that and meant to have that? Like, what happened to get your own car? When I was 18, I purchased my own little bucket from the auction with my check.
That's all I'm
because she said, "Come through, Queen. Let's sell it out."
You know it. Because that's what women do. They just want to live off of a man. And like I said, I'm not mad about it because when I was growing up, because I don't watch so many TV shows, I wanted to be a housewife. I was gonna be in there baking and cooking and so I did it a little bit, but I found out it wasn't what it was. But anyway, I wanted to be that. But I can say, now one man can say Lenora didn't have her own before she got with me, and knowing that Lenora can get her own without me. But I did want to be a housewife. I did want to be these women don't even want to be housewives. They just want a man to take it. They want a sugar daddy and call him husband. Mm-hmm. They want a sugar daddy and call him that's my man. They don't want to work or do any work for their own self and build capital for themselves. They don't. Like me, I knew I wanted to be a housewife, but then I also wanted to be an entrepreneur. So they had to somehow collide and work together. And thank God that I had a husband that dealt with me in all my different mini business trials and trying to be an entrepreneur, you know. But I just think women just go, oh, he got to have a car. He got to do this. He got to be. A man don't mind doing all that for a woman that is already established. And I'm going to say he can do it for women who ain't established if you underage. But don't come at him like that. Be that woman for that man. Just because you pretty and you wear your hair done and you put on some perfume here and there does not mean you the woman for that man. Because a man find a woman that he love and he care about, he don't mind helping her with all her dreams and what she wants to be. You want to be a housewife? Baby, I'm going to work 5 jobs. But don't come over there saying, baby, we need to have this for that. No. You go get it then.
Yeah, so I just found it was interesting that it was
my opinion.
Like 2 people that had like that similar kind of problem going on, I guess, with that. Which, I just think that's pretty interesting there. But we got to welcome some folks in, step in, then we're going to go ahead and open up a file. We got
the Bud Files.
Bud Files in the building saying hello, peoples. We got somebody who's always herself, but she's sliding in saying, Tam Tam. We got Tam Tam in the building. What's going on? Oh, yo, so I don't want no sugar daddy. I want a gummy bear. I'm talking about candy.
Well, there you go. You know what I mean? And you ain't telling that gummy bear you wanted to have a car. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You eating a gummy bear because it's what you want to eat.
Okay, we need to help.
Okay,
you need to help this person right here. All right, Queen Lenore. You gotta help her because she having a problem.
Okay.
Everybody, this is we stepping into the next question. All right. So, building a situation. This is young. Out of college, this young lady had a beneficial friend. All right. So she had a beneficial friend, and she just started to get a little bit obsessed with the beneficial friend. But again, they wasn't together. So the beneficial friend decided to get back with his ex.
Is it beneficial friends like friends with benefits?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just rephrasing.
You rephrased it. You did.
But her friends with benefits. So he decided to get back with his ex before they had anything going on. He was with somebody. So he decided to get back with her, but. She's so infatuated with him, but he's not. He got a relationship mind. He ready to step back into a relationship, and he was like, "All right, I'm not trying to be with you. I'm trying to be with this person, but we can still handle business." And so she's in a problem right now where she's like, "Okay, she wants to, but don't think she should." So, what's some advice that you could give her in this situation?
I'm not getting it.
So pretty much, this guy is getting back with his girlfriend, but still wants the benefits.
No.
So what would you say for her in this situation, Queen?
Say to her or him?
Her.
No.
Okay, what would you say to him in this situation?
You dummy, you got a girlfriend. If you didn't want a girlfriend, then don't be with her. But no. You want to still have benefits with me, then don't be with nobody because no, I'm not sharing the penis.
Okay, but that's relationship though. If they just been for the beneficial.
Okay, let me tell you.
You're not in a beneficial mindset.
No, because my thing is, I'm not helping you cheat on your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Now I know you guys be like, well, Queen, you said you ain't really in a girlfriend relationship and boyfriend relationship. It's not a real relationship. No, I'm saying that if you're dating somebody for 2-3 years, after a while, no, y'all just beneficial.
Yeah.
What he said, beneficial. But if you just now start, and this is where you are now trying to make a commitment with this woman. No, there's no benefits over here because now you're in a relationship building a commitment with somebody else. So no, there's not. And my thing is, what is wrong with you and your brain to feel like, I'm gonna make a commitment with this chick, but I'm gonna be still hitting this other chick on the side.
Yeah.
No, you overdoing stuff. You doing too much, and we ain't swapping juices like that. That's just not what we gonna do.
I think
And
that's
y'all
just
can look
too
at it
much.
any way you want to, but that's what you doing, swapping juices. You heard about it in health class. Joe having sex with Tanya and all them. You having sex with all them girls. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm just not, and I'm not helping you cheat. And if you come at me and you're saying it to me, then no, you're wrong. Then you need to tell that girl, I'm not gonna be in. I don't want to be in a committed relationship. I just want to find out somebody I'm looking for when I'm ready to be ready to propose. That's when I'll be in a relationship. But I'm not ready. Be honest. What I get tired of is men sitting up here playing games, having these girls think, oh, I'm the only one and we're going to be in this relationship. And then they got all these other girls on the side. And I think it's wrong. And I think ladies, we should be holding each other accountable to be like, no, we're not doing this. No, Oh, you with somebody? Well, we all game. Like, have some kind of respect on that level. Like, I don't understand why we can't have respect for each other. I don't like you does not mean I have to disrespect you. I don't like you means I just don't like you. I'm still going to respect the fact that you're a woman and I'm a woman. But I don't have to like you. And I'm just saying, why do we got to be messy and nasty? And then, and after a while, even if I didn't want the man, I'm just doing it because he decided to be in a relationship. My thing is, if I'm talking to the dude, you don't need to be in a relationship with nobody. Everybody just needs to be beneficial and honest. Be open and honest and transparent with it. If I'm talking to the girl, you don't want to be that chick. You don't want to be that chick that holds things down, or the chick that, all these other chicks are above you, or you the main chick, right? He's having a relationship with everybody.
You don't even want to be in that position.
You don't want,
have
we not learned anything from Lil' Kim and Faith Evans? Like, we ain't learned nothing. Like, Lil' Kim was there from day one, and he done popped up and met Faith Evans. 2 days later, they got married, had a baby, and Lil' Kim is sitting up here. But when Biggie died, who got everything? Faith. Lil' Kim was the one that was holding him down. Lil' Kim was the one that was supposedly abused, because I don't know. I just saw little clips in here. But, Lil' Kim was the one. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? So, you don't want to be that chick.
Yeah.
Like, let's rise to the top. If you're going to look at a celebrity to be like, your celebrity should be Michelle Obama. Boom. Everybody else, no. Michelle Obama, boom. Like, you don't want to, and I don't think Michelle's just giving herself away and throwing it at folks.
Well, I think even in this situation here, it's just thinking about it. Like, why would you want to be in that position?
Yeah.
Just because it's a lesser position. I mean, if the dude is, he's vocalizing to you, like, we just gonna do this on the side here. You already know you're stepping into a relationship.
Yeah.
It's like what Quentin North said. If he just doing, just no title, he flying around and everything is so beneficial, then that is what it is. But the moment that he's saying, all right, he's telling you, he's being transparent, he's giving you the option. Do you want to do this? Do you not?
Yeah. And
so I just think, that's all bad.
Even as a beneficial girl, I'm gonna just tell you, I ain't seconding nobody. And that's just, I don't care who you are. I'm not saying we beneficial. I'm the main beneficial chick. And the moment I find out there's another beneficial, guess what? This number one is goodbye. You missing out. Peace.
We gotta.
And then I'm gonna feel insulted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna feel insulted. I'm be like, you want to have a relationship with some other woman and not me? Like, I wasn't putting it down. Like, what? Like, I need to leave you alone anyway. Like,
you just gonna be dumbfounded by this whole situation.
I will be. I'll be insulted. Like, oh my, we up here knocking boots, and you gonna tell me you got you a girlfriend now, and you still want to knock boots with me? Like, I wasn't worthy enough? I think we have this thing mixed up in our head that, we don't want to be that chick that complains, or we don't want to be that high maintenance chick, or we don't want to be that chick. I'm all that chick. I'm a chick that gonna complain. I'm a high maintenance chick. I'm the chick that be like, oh, if I wasn't worthy enough for you to take as a girlfriend. Like, at least ask me and I get to turn you down. But you ain't gonna just pop up and say I'm having a girlfriend, but I still want to hit it. You know what I mean? You just still hit it. No. Okay, now you can do it. I'm sorry, I done interrupted 10 times.
So we got somebody in the place. She's saying hello. We're gonna go ahead and welcome, man.
Stace.
How you doing, Stace?
Hey, Stace. I'm telling you right now. Let me tell you this real quick.
3 thumbs up in the building.
Okay,
Thank you, appreciate
Stace.
it.
Sorry, Stace. I'm telling you. This is what the story is. Him and a girl, friends with benefits. Eli done threw me off. Friends with benefits. Okay. Now he decided, you know what? I like this other chick, and this is now my girlfriend. So you my girl, I got a girlfriend now. So he calls, hey boo, yeah, I got a girlfriend now. So, and she thinking, oh, we ain't gonna do it no more. No, I still want to hit it with you, cause we still gonna stay friends with benefits. But I got this chick on the side. No, I got my main chick. This is the one I want to be with. This is gonna be my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we talking about right now.
That's the conversation.
And what do you feel about Stacey? Shakita, what you say, girl?
Well, Shakita said, absolutely. Do your own background check. Do your homegirl background check. And then she said, yeah, she drove herself crazy. And she said, period, to what you were saying before.
That's all I'm trying to say.
We got to welcome somebody in. We've got Mother Earth Consultant. She said, hey, everyone, and don't forget to hit the like button.
Yes, don't forget to hit it. Thank you.
I think that was crazy. And Oreo earlier, she was saying, what about graham crackers and Teddy Graham?
Exactly, but you still ain't asking them to have a car. You know, you getting them for what they are. They Teddy Grahams, you eating them for what they are. You ain't saying, Teddy Graham, why aren't you a s'more? Why you ain't got no marshmallow and chocolate with you, Teddy? Come on, Teddy, what's going on, Teddy? No.
That's too much. All right, so, oh man, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that one, but I think really just that one is don't put yourself in that position, and it's especially if he's coming to you beforehand. It's one thing when you don't know what's happening, but this is a situation where everything is being clearly communicated. Don't step into a position like that. You don't want to be. It's not even be. Like, being a number 2 is terrible, right? Or, but it's also the fact that you're now also in a cheating position. Now you got to look like you're just a horrible person when you had this thing going on. So it's just like, get out while you can. You know, he's coming to you with it. Step out while you can. And then
think about it. My thing is, too, most women don't know that there's another woman. Mm-hmm. When a man is cheating, they don't know. And then that's when I'm like, that woman shouldn't be coming at you crazy, because literally you just as a victim as she is.
But yeah, you're not.
But when you are in it from the beginning,
you're not a victim when you know.
You need to get your butt beat right along with him. Like both of y'all.
So
dummies.
If you feeling that you need to do that, don't. We gotta we gotta step in with this next one. I thought this one was pretty crazy. So Queen Lenore, all right. This guy, he had some messages going on, all right, and the messages were not fully complete. So it looked like something was going on, but nothing was really happening, right? He was it was just like a random number, wasn't saved, and I think it was like on his computer or something. But anyway, all that to say, his girlfriend is pregnant. His girlfriend is pregnant, and he went to go to the grocery store real quick. And so, while he's at the grocery store, his girlfriend looked at the messages, and it just looked like something was off. Now, he's saying he wasn't doing nothing, and he could prove that he wasn't doing nothing. But, she don't know none of this because she's now looking at the messages. He's at the store. So she planned to confront him once he gets home from the store. But, I think she had called him or said something. Anyway, all that to say, she's just getting more heated up about this and just getting more fired up about this whole situation. So he finally makes it home. She told him, put these groceries down now. So he immediately is like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's happening? She told him, she pulled his arm, and she takes something off of her side and points it at him. You know what she pointed at him. She pointed a shotgun with one bullet in the chamber, all right? With one. So, anyway, she pulled out the little mini shotgun at him and was asking him what's going on with this thing. So because he wasn't doing nothing that was crazy, he was able to easily explain everything. But he still just got the gun just pulled out on him, and so he's at a moment right now. He's like, I don't know what I should do. Should I stay? Should I go? Like, she wasn't able to trust me. Then she just pulled a shotgun at me. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. She pregnant. I don't know if that's what the problem is, or if she just been like this the whole time. So, what do you recommend for this dude in this situation here?
Don't ever cheat on her.
That's how you can say it. That's all I can say.
I said this so many times. If you mess with somebody that's in love, you don't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. And you just don't know. And yes, her hormones are kicking in, but at the same time, you just don't know how a person reacts. Like when I got cheated on, I didn't know how I was going to react. And when I reacted, it was so out of my character, it was ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And I would hate for somebody just to hold me accountable for that reaction off of something so major. You know what I mean? And, the best thing I could tell you to do is sit down and have a conversation with her, maybe do counseling, understanding. But literally, she thought you were cheating. And she was like, you ain't doing this to me. You ain't dogging me. And now I'm pregnant with your child and you cheating on me while I'm pregnant? She had a lot of stuff going through her mind at this time. And this is why I say, men, why don't you just say what happened on the thing? Women talk all the time. We constantly talking all the time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if we get a message, we tell you. Like, even when I get messages, when my ex said hi to me on Messenger, I said it. Everybody heard it, including my husband. We don't keep that stuff a secret. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying you guys are intentionally calling it a secret, but you feel like you're not telling your woman. So then stuff like this happens, and then that's the reaction. But if you would have been like, this random number, text, look at this baby, such and such and such, none of this would have happened, and you still wouldn't have known that your woman can be crazy if you cheat. I mean, that's just what it is. But for some reason, men do it all the time. I live with my nephew right here, and I love him so much. I do. But this man don't say nothing. He don't talk about nothing. I mean, he'll tell all my business. I don't know what it is about my business, but he's like Polly Parrot when it comes to my business. But with anything else, he don't say nothing. And my thing is, these things can add up. And I say that to him all the time. Start telling people this stuff, because when it explodes and you actually finally get mad and explode on somebody, it's going to look so random and rare that nobody understands the bullcrap you were dealing with the whole time, because you've been keeping your mouth closed. You know what I mean? So my thing is, you got to express how you feel. I tell them that all the time. I tell her, if I go off on somebody, everybody knows, oh, it was about time she went off, because she been holding this stuff in for a while. Like, everybody knows this. If he goes off, nobody's going to know it, and he's going to look like he's crazy, and he's going to look like he's always at fault. And then he, of course, don't know how to deal with it, so he just shuts down to, now he's a mute. All you men do this. I like to say that. You guys do. Y'all don't tell everything. Tell everything. When you get a random text message, say, hey, look at this segment, baby. Look at this. Y'all don't want to. But y'all can be all up in our business on some gossip about the women. Oh, girl, let me tell you about what my friend did. What she do? Y'all be all up in it, because Eli be all up in the business, okay? But when it comes to stuff, he doesn't say anything. So my thing is, say some stuff, because it's really important. Because literally, like, he be so mad, and I'll be like, and did you tell? No. Did you tell anybody? No. You know, when you finally go off, it's not going to look right. I know, Auntie. I'm listening. And then he does this thing to really shut me up. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate it. I love you. Okay, love me by doing what I just told you to do, so you can save your behind, you know? That's the thing I'm saying. So I just look at it, and I'm just like, literally, men, you can save your behinds if you just talk to your women and just tell them, hey, such and such and such and such. And it is what it is. Like, literally, you know, that's what it is. I don't know any other way to say it.
I think the problem he's having here is with that shotgun, though.
But my thing is, I'm going before the shotgun. If he would have
Shotgun
opened
is
his mouth
crazy.
before that shotgun, it would have been done. It wouldn't have never happened, is what I'm saying. If he would have just told her about the text message beforehand, the shotgun would have never happened.
Yeah, that's true.
But because you didn't, you left in the possibility for her to look at this text message and look at it cheating. If it was the shoe on the other foot, he would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Probably would have packed up and left and didn't say nothing. He might not have bought a shotgun, but he would have did something just as dramatic.
Yeah.
And everything why didn't you say so? And the first thing he's going to say, why didn't you say that? You tell me everything else. Why you couldn't tell me that? That'd be the first thing that comes out of a man's mouth.
No, I ain't saying that. It's the shotgun is crazy.
But the shotgun ain't crazy. The shotgun, maybe because I'm a woman. The shotgun ain't crazy.
The shotgun is crazy.
It's not crazy. The shotgun ain't crazy because literally don't be cheating on her. And she pregnant, don't cheat on her.
Oh man. So
That's all I got to say.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Oreo said, oh, wow, she said it like that. Oh, whoa. She said that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oreo said, I said, get out that relationship with the quickness if you doing all that. I'll be saying bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
And Shakita said, no, we don't hate old water. We got somebody that we love to travel. We've got love to travel with Wade.
Hey, love to travel, how are you doing?
All right. Mother Earth said he's going to be walking on eggshells because of the gun.
Well, life's hard.
No.
It is what it is.
Oh,
I mean, I'm trying to be sympathetic in the mind of
I'm not being sympathetic of the gun.
I said I'm trying.
I
didn't say what.
Okay, because
I'm trying.
I can see this right. I can see this reaction right. Like she don't know what's happening and she's confused, right? I think the thing is now that since it wasn't that, and now he like realized she would pull a gun out. I don't think he realized she would pull the gun out. You know, I think things have been fine this whole time. So he's just like, oh, I'm going to grocery shopping. Yeah, I'm coming back home. And she's like, get over here right now. Pulled his arm and pulled the gun out. So I think that experience right there got him, you know, thinking like, oh, snap. You know, I don't know where to go.
But my thing is, what I'm saying, my point is to the dude, is literally, you got to understand, she might not have ever pulled that gun out on you for any other reason. Y'all could have been arguing. Y'all could have been, it could have been a lot of different things. She was only going to pull that gun out for 2 reasons. Mm-hmm. Only 2 reasons that gun was coming out.
It was loaded, though. It was loaded.
Yeah, exactly, because she was going to kill him. He's getting shot. He's getting a whooping. That's his whooping. Okay, so there's only 2 reasons why she going to pull a shotgun out. Mm-hmm. One is cheating, which you experienced it. 2 is you lay a hand on me.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 reasons. Everything else, she probably would have never, ever pulled a gun out on him. But what did she find? Cheating. Why? Because you didn't want to tell her about these messages. Because, oh, no big deal. It wasn't that serious. I didn't think none of it. Am I supposed to tell you everything?
Ooh, Shakira said, say what now?
Yeah, she pulled that shotgun out. Because she thought her man was cheating on her, Shakira. She said, oh, you cheated. He was at the grocery store, left his phone. She went and saw these messages, and they were broken up messages. Girl.
No, it wasn't even on the phone. It was like on the computer or something.
On the computer.
They talked on the phone before, so she was plotting on it. She was ready for it.
Okay, so anyway, they was on the computer, and
like,
it was broken up messages on the thing that didn't make sense, that made him look like he was cheating. And she was like, oh, hey, no, she was trying to calm down. But then she was calling him or whatever and say, you know, get home now. He got home. She done grabbed his arm, Shakita. And then they said that she had a gun to him and like, what's going on? And he had to explain. See, it was a broken up message. And then he explained. She was like, oh, okay. She put the shotgun up and put it down. And now he freaking out because she put a shotgun on him. Like he all innocent and stuff. He ain't innocent. Okay, I might be a little upset. I might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, so we just going to that one. I would say, like, you know, that's the choice is at the end of the day his choice. You know, whether
his choice, well, he ain't got no choice.
For whether he wants. You
can go to counseling or you can sit down and talk to her. Those are your 2 choices.
So yeah, the choice is, you know, he's gonna have the final choice. It's just
there's no final choice. Those are two choices. What is the final choice you're talking about? Because there's only two choices: counseling or sitting down and talking. What other choices are there, Elijah?
You're saying he has the choice about what's going to happen here, but
like what?
He has to understand. What you mean, Queen? Or like what?
Because you're acting like you have something else to say, but you're not going to say it all. So my thing is, I said there's only two choices. Is there another choice that I don't know about?
Well, there's plenty of choices.
Like what?
He has plenty of choices.
Like
he
what?
can be in this situation. I mean, it's.
What's the other choices? Tell me.
Well, I mean, he could go. He
Go
could
where?
file a police report. He could stay. He could, like you said, go to counseling. He could sit down and have a conversation about it. He could express how he feels. There's multiple different paths.
He can only do
take.
two choices.
No, he can do plenty of different choices.
Two choices.
It's just what the what the choices may be.
Hold on, y'all.
You know, in any given
doctor. Hold on,
situation.
y'all.
All right. Well, I guess we'll be right back after a quick brief message.
Hello?
Welcome to the Love and Live Show.
Would you like to buy us a coffee?
Yes. Okay, so we are launching our Buy Me a Coffee page
Yes.
for here on the Love and Live Show.
Exactly.
All the funds that you donate on our Buy Me a Coffee page is coming directly towards things that we do on the channel.
Yeah.
You know, helping us do things like what?
Giveaways, contests, blessings, there's all kinds of stuff, and
Yes.
doing video work. And
Yes,
stuff like
everything
that,
that you donate will come directly back into the Love and Live Show.
Yes, it will.
We're not pocketing any of it. It's going towards production, anything like that. So we're just trying to expand, and you can help us by buying us a coffee. We have our first tier, the L&LT.
Yes.
Tell them a little bit about the L&LT.
Well, one, you're gonna be on our credits.
Video credits! Woo! All right.
All right.
And then we have the
Step back into things. Here we go. All right.
No, he doesn't have a choice to leave, and he doesn't have a choice to file a police report. Not two things he don't have a choice to do.
I don't know what you want me to say there. He has a choice.
No, he doesn't have a choice.
Why does he not have a choice?
Because my thing is, one, you left the door open for her to think you're cheating. Two, she's pregnant and emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Three, you will be a sorry son of a biscuit eater if you did something like that.
Oh, I'm not saying he wouldn't be. I'm just saying he still has a choice
No,
to do
there's
it.
no choice.
Because you have to think, if you have to think, you're not in a position where the gun is pulled up on you. So I mean, I can say what I feel is right. I don't feel like either of those are right. But at the end of the day, he still has the choice. The choice is on the table. Now, I don't necessarily feel like that's the right choice, but he still has a choice, and these are options that, of course, would be discussed if he would talk to anybody about it. So,
You don't have a choice, partner.
Mother Earth said, "Live or die."
Bless you.
Oreo said, "I would not stay if she was doing all that," and she said, "Or he would just leave. I would leave. You could leave. That's the other option."
You can't leave.
And she said, "And I choose life." That's what Oreo said. I choose life.
You can't leave. Literally.
Oreo said, "There's other fish in the sea. Life is too short for all that. Or you could just be single."
I mean, and my thing is, and let me put it this way: you can leave, and you could call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never see your child again.
Yeah.
So if your child is not important to you, by all means, do it. Because I'm gonna just tell you, how dare you call the police on me? How dare you leave me knowing what you did? Like literally, how dare you? Like, and it's so, I know it's like what? Because you don't hear about men, but men really flip out if a woman that he truly loved, it even seems like she's cheating, will do way worse and nothing happens, you know. But my thing is, no, you know she's pregnant. Her hormones is everywhere, and she felt like her world caved in. And I'm sorry, when you get cheated on, I'm gonna just tell you, when I got cheated on, I was like, I wish he would have died more than he would have cheated. I think I could have handled his death over him cheating on me. And that's just how it is. It's that feeling that you get and stuff like that, that it just blows your mind. And again, maybe because I've been cheated on, and it's not like my first husband was the only one that cheated on me. It was the one that I guess I'm going to say counted. It changes your mind, and you blank out and don't realize a lot of stuff. Like, there's a lot of Lenore I did not know about until that happened. A lot of stuff that I did, I would have never thought I would have done in my life until it actually happened. I thought, oh, if a man cheats on me, I leave him. I've been doing that. Like, it just wouldn't have never bothered me. You know, like, oh, he cheated. He wasn't even worth my time anyway. I barely liked him anyway. It was always like that in my head. So when it actually happened and it bothered me.
What an impact.
It did something in my brain, and I wasn't pregnant. It did something in my brain. And that's why I say it's like, no, that's not really an option. It's an option to talk about it, maybe get counseling to get to understand it. And understand there's only two reasons the shotgun will come at you. Is because of cheating or you hit me. Like, literally, that's what it is. And, okay, you shouldn't really bring out the shotgun when somebody cheats on you, but it is what it is. But if he hits you, you know you deserve the shotgun. Literally, that's what that is. But I just feel like that's something where, yes, I know that's stress and that bothers him and it's on his nerves, and I think they do need counseling for that. But to leave, like, and you can say whatever you want, because when she gets out of jail, she can just up and leave, and you'll never know where she's at.
Off the grid.
And then you be like, I have a child out there, and you will never know. And then when you have a child by somebody else, that sibling can end up dating your child and they won't know for years, because you won't know unless you met the mama. And which would be the one that you call the police on.
Yep.
So literally, no, I'm just gonna tell you, it's not. I think it's something that y'all can go to counseling and work out and stuff like that. Literally, and it's hard for people who have never had your hormones mess with you. And you don't have to be pregnant just for your hormones to mess with you. So when it starts messing with you, you'll understand everything that I'm saying right now. Like, everything will come clear to your mind right now. Elijah will understand if he ever gets his heart broken and his woman does that. He'll get what I'm saying right now and then understand the logic of what this woman did.
Well, no, it's not even that. Like, you know, it's not that I could not see that, because, again, if she was in that position, again, she's pregnant. So this is the father of your child. You know, all these different things are going through your mind. It's not even that. It's also the fact that the gun was pulled on him. So it's both dynamics we have to look at. It's like, all right, I can understand her doing that, having that moment. And again, like you say, in counseling, this would be something that they would need to both, you know, try to get through together, because he's not coming with that intent. He's not coming with that angle. So that was wrong for that to happen in that situation to him. You don't feel like it's wrong for a gun?
I think it's wrong, period, for the gun to be
That's what I'm saying.
If we have to be pro society world,
it's not even pro society.
God's
like, imagine
world,
having a gun
everything
pulled
world.
up on you.
No, literally, having a gun pulled on you for no reason whatsoever, then having a gun pulled on you because you tore my world up in my head, is two different things. So
but I mean, in his perspective though, it's like
in his
hard
perspective,
to see that,
he
though.
knew. No, it's not, because he
It
knew.
wouldn't be hard to see that.
Because she told him. It's hard to see if she goes, I'm not telling you why I'm putting this gun to your head.
No, but all right.
Or to your side.
So imagine this, right? You talk to your significant other on the phone. Everything is sounding fine. He has nothing on his conscience. He feels like he's cool, right? Then he comes home, and then this movie scene plays out. That in itself, that's shocking.
I'm not saying it's not shocking.
I mean, like,
I'm not saying it's not shocking at all. What I'm saying is, when you realize why she did it, that the shock is now done. When you guys are done and you're sitting back, like, you can still have the shock, your blood racing and your adrenaline still going because the gun was on you. But understanding that she thought you were cheating on her, especially while she was pregnant and all this other stuff, there's not a real big shock in that reaction. It's really like, oh, she's not going to play. If I ever cheat, I know she's not going to play.
Oreo said this is a game of Russian roulette.
Well, I'm going to just tell you, anybody you deal with is a game of Russian roulette, regardless of anything. That's just anybody. And they don't need to be cheating to find out if somebody going to Russian roulette on you. Literally. Yeah. Like, so my thing is, I'm not faulting him for having some issues. And that's why I said they need counseling. That's why I said they need. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, once you knew, like, oh, she thought I was cheating, you got to take some ownership to it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And
no,
that's
it's not,
what I'm
not
saying.
Even saying that, but
but
it's just...
there's not one time you said he needed to take ownership. All you said is he had a gun pulled on him, and that's where we're relying on the whole time. It wasn't like, oh, he didn't like my eggs, so I pulled a gun on him. Or, oh, he didn't buy my new shoes, so I pulled a gun on him. No, he cheated. And you left it open when you could have just opened your mouth. So then when the stuff come up, it's not there to leave it. And it's like I said, women do it all the time. Anything, something happen, unless that woman is being secretive, she lets everything out to her man about what's going on. I got this weird text message. I got this weird... A man can't never be shocked about nothing. So when he goes over, that's that one person that was texting. I'm going to say, but he's not like, oh, she was secretive. She kept it away. Yeah. No, he was being secretive. He kept it away. This is the reaction from what you did.
Yeah. No, again,
it's not even.
It's not even like I don't understand that. It's just I'm saying like there's a lot that happened with that whole situation to unpack, and like you're saying, something like counseling would be ideal. Yeah. But
definitely,
people react to different things in different ways. Just like she reacted to that in that way, he could react to the gun situation in a multitude of different ways. Because we don't know his life. He could have had some traumatic situation happen, and that gun be the last straw to where he might still want to, he still wants to be a part of her life or still have something going on with her. But again, like that is a momentous moment right there.
No, and I mean, and my thing is, that's why it needs to be talked about, and that's why I think you need counseling. I'm not trying to avoid the conversation. I'm just meaning they need to put the conversation together and have somebody who is truly innocent and has no regard for either person's feeling, and then deal with it that way. You know what I mean? Because literally, I feel bad. I know I'm assuming that the lady is feeling bad. She probably needs counseling because she like, I just put a gun on my man and he didn't do that. I mean, she's feeling just as bad. I just feel like there should be some communication. Now, if they go to counseling and they really worked it out and they realize we cannot be together because I don't think I could ever let this go, then that's an option at that time because you did try 100% to work it out. But a lot of times is I'm going to leave you and then I'm going to explore the world and then I'm going to come back and then I want this relationship back. And I'm like, that's
but I don't think that's what should happen at all. I mean, I feel like, well, Shakira did. Shakira, see, that's true, Eli. That's true. She said, yes, a conversation is definitely going to have to be had for the sake of the child, at least. And I think that in itself right there, like, moving forward, there has to be some, of course, conversation. I don't think anyone should just step out regardless of any situation. Like, if you have a kid in the mix, that you need to have a conversation. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm not saying he stepped out and just immediately leaves, but it's also, there's a lot of moving factors and moving parts to this situation just off of hearing this story in itself. So
I feel like, and like I said, it is what it is. Like I can't speak for anybody else. All I can do say is I know from my experience and the crap that I did, my ex would have left just for me to put a gun on him. And that would have been the it of the conversation. Yeah. Like, that is irrelevant to the stuff that I did, and I could just say I wasn't in my right mind because I never dealt with any of that, and I literally blacked out. And I'm very open and honest about it because it shocked me more than anything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I felt like I think it would have been 20 times worse for my ex if I was pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're
saying.
saying.
And as I said, I think counseling needs to be there because literally there's probably only 2 reasons why a woman is going to do any of those things. And usually both times women don't do too much of it until they actually, I'm going to just put that, some women snap right away and some women build up to a snap. But there's a snap. And certain things will make you snap. And that's just how I look at it. Like, I know everybody can go, well, Lenora's crazy. But I'm just saying, I think she just snapped. And hers just didn't need to take 10 times to be cheated on. It didn't need to take 10 times to get beat on for her snap, for everybody to then go, I understand now because she was being beat for 10 years or she was being cheated on for 10 years. I understand now. A snap is a snap.
Exactly.
It is what it is. And there's nothing nobody can say about it. When you snap, you snap. And she just snapped. And it was, I don't think she would have personally snapped on a regular argument. It could have been a big argument. Him leaving her because of the argument. He didn't want to deal with her no more. I don't think she would have really snapped on that. But cheating, it changes a woman completely. It gives her low self-esteem. It tears her down emotionally. It does a lot more damage than people just go, it's just being cheated on. It is a really damaging attack. So the best way to do it is if I go clear on top of these apartments, it's 3-stories high, and drop this cup, and then say put it back together, it's not that serious. The cup is damaged. There's no fixing it.
In pieces,
And that's what happens when somebody's being cheated on. It's just damaged. Some, it might have been, okay, I dropped it from the level I'm at now. I can put those 3 pieces back on there and call it a day. Others, it's the airplane and it fell and now it's just crumbled. They snap. And I think, if you have the understanding and sympathetic of a person that's been cheated on 10 million times and understand she's snapping, then you should definitely understand the one time that this woman did it and she snapped. It's the best way for me to say it.
Well, Shakira said your pregnancy brain is a different brain. And if that makes any sense, and then you also have to take into account that of the different time that we live in and what we're currently living in.
Yeah, that's true too.
And Mother Earth is so true. Oreo said, yep, like Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, and pop.
Exactly.
We got to welcome somebody in. We've got
Crooked Pete.
She said, good
girl, how
evening,
you
beautiful
doing?
people. Thank you for being in here.
Yes, how are you?
We appreciate it. And Mother Earth said, yeah, you can't come back from that damage.
It's just hard. And I get what you're saying, but at the same time, a lot of times we just want to stay focused on the gun that we forget the whole issue.
Yeah, the whole aspect.
And the whole aspect has to be dealt with to even deal with the gun.
Yeah.
You can't just go, oh, she pulled a gun out on him. Like, oh, she woke up in the morning with her gun is on you. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. And that's my whole main point of the conversation is deal with the whole aspect of what happened.
Yeah.
Let him understand what he did. Because right now, he can take control and be the victim. I'm so tired of everybody being the victim of everything, but never understand that you caused it. Or people go, well, you should be strong enough not to deal with that. No, you can't say what your psychic is and your mind is. You don't have control over that. It is what it is. It happened. It's crazy. I don't know how else to explain it, and usually when you leave and you're away from the person for a long time, you realize, I caused this issue. And I'm saying, let's get to the point that you caused this issue, and then we get to the point where the gun came, and now we can deal with the whole gesture, and then have a normal conversation, because now we dealt with both angles. Yes, I should have talked to you about this. I could see your angle why the gun came out. I understand it. This was too dramatic for me. I ain't never had nothing this dramatic. And if I did cheat, really? A gun? Those are conversations that should happen. And I think we just want to jump into, oh, he's a victim. He had a gun poured at him. My poor boo boo.
Yeah.
He got a gun, and we ignoring the whole situation, and that's my avoidance is. Let's put everything on the table as what it is, and call it a day, and then we deal with it.
And unpack the whole situation.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not seeing that. I'm just saying there is, of course, the both aspects that they'll have to work through. Because, I mean, like, again, having something like that happen on his side is shocking. And just like she was put in that position, it's both not an ideal situation for either of them. So it's not, it's not like there isn't understanding on both sides and things that need to be, thought about for each other. But at the end of the day, she is the one who's pregnant right now. And we all can kind of understand that that's putting you in a different place. That's putting you in a different state of mind. Things that you wouldn't normally think or do is now heightened or, just completely different. So it's just something to think about. Crooked P said, everyone is stressed out all the time anymore. She said, I'm well and happy to see you too. Thank you.
Yes, sweetie. Yes.
All right. Oreo said, oh, poor Humpty Dumpty. We can't put you back together again. We're sorry.
It is what it is. Like I said, I get it. Y'all, it's cool. I get it, y'all. But yeah, I just think we all need to look on everything.
Mother Earth said communication is always the key at the end of the day. People have to work on that everywhere. And Oreo said, yeah, you got to know when to hold him and when to fold him and when to walk away.
Yes, that's a good song for right now. Yes,
Oh,
that
man.
is a good song for this thing. And that's what it is. Like, literally, I just want everybody to get the aspect that it takes always two to tango. And regardless, we can look at a victim, but we need to look at how it ain't like it's just a random killing. Or just
Yeah, you gotta look. Always have to look on how you get in the situation. Well, we're gonna go ahead and step into this next one here, and this is the one that we have in the title. All right.
Thank you.
This he's saying thank you. You've
Been waiting for that one. Yes.
So apparently they are not twins, and their family has lied to them. All right.
Okay.
So just to bring some context to this situation, we've got some sisters, and they thought they were twins. So they're them being twin sisters, they always kind of grew up. They have that kind of twin bond, twin connection, or whatever it may be. So they're just very close, and so. Of course, then being very close, they decided, all right, we want to try something, okay? You know all those DNA things. They got 23andMe. They got all, whatever, find your historical background, whatever it may be. So they decided, all right, well, since we're twins, why don't you try it? I try it and see if we get something different, That's what their mentality was. Something playful. They didn't think nothing of it. Like, oh, we have to see if this really works because we twins, we have the same DNA. What if something pop up on yours that don't pop on mine? Then it's fake.
It's
so
funny.
anyway,
they're
having a good time with it until they get the results.
Oh.
And so the results come back, and one of them is not a twin. In fact, must be adopted or something because they don't have any of the same DNA traits. They have like a brief little ancestry thing, and their connections with the database is not the same at all.
So they're not even related.
They're not even related. So they, of course, playing around with this, didn't think nothing of it, and now they're like, are we even twins? Like, what's happening? This is so crazy. So now they have came to the family, but everybody in the family just seems so quiet about things. So nobody's really saying nothing. Nobody is talking about this conversation, and there's nothing but a whole bunch of questions. And they're not feeling, both of the twins, the sisters, they still feel very connected to each other. They're not getting the answers that they feel that they deserve. What do you recommend for them in this situation here? All right, let's. Oreo said, oh no, they're not twins. I thought they were twins. Shakita said, bright idea, twin. Oreo said, you could have fooled me. And Shakita said, oh, this is weird. She said, oh, somebody's gonna say something. Or it's like,
And
it's
they
not
talked to
even
the
double
family, and the
trouble.
family
These
didn't
twins
say
can pull
nothing?
that. No, they didn't say nothing. They trying to get the answer to like, all right.
So they did talk to the family.
They talked to the family. It's not like they just been quiet.
Yeah.
They like, all right, we got to confront this. What's going on? Like, you know, we grew up as twins. We the same age. I mean, there's nothing you could say about us not being twins. You know, it's not like they got all the records and everything, but they know. They even feel like they look alike and everything like that. So they got this
look alike on the
twin.
picture. Can I see the picture again?
Well, this ain't really them. This is just a generic picture. So, but anyway, it's not really them. So, anyway, with that being said, you know, they feel like they are. They look alike. They look very similar, but they're not really twins. The family is not saying nothing about it. You know, they're just zipped up about this whole situation, and they just want some answers. So, what do you recommend for them in this situation? The family's not saying nothing. Oh, now you want to tell them to go on get a documentary going.
No, I need a talk show.
Go to Maury here. Oh my goodness. Go to Steve Wilkos.
We need a talk show. We need a talk show on this one, yeah.
Oh, we need to say you are not the father.
No, we don't need that. We already know. We know they ain't the father. We know they ain't the mama.
No, you got to get the DNA test. You got to get it for the fact.
No, they already did the DNA test. Apparently, we got that.
Maybe it was inaccurate.
No,
Maybe
they need the reason I say that. The reason I say talk show is because even if the family don't talk, the talk show will investigate with the paperwork that you give them from the DNA thing that you guys did, and they will go and give you the answers that you need for free because
it's money.
they get this big old plot and guarantee they're gonna get some money for this the show. So if the family is refusing to talk, the best way to do it is because if you do all the work, you're spending money.
Yeah.
If the talk shows people do it, it's free. And if the family don't want to talk and tell you what's going on,
they gonna find out what
you gonna find out any way it goes. Y'all don't have to tell me, because I'm gonna find out through the talk show. And you can tell the family, well, if y'all don't tell us, we're going on the talk show, and we'll let you know when the talk show hits. Well, they'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, how long has this been going? Well, they just a bit under 30, so this is their whole life, and they're older. They're not like little kids playing around doing 23andMe. They got their own life. They're grown women. So I don't know. This situation here is just crazy. Like, imagine that. Imagine the shock of that. Like, you know, you have a twin, and y'all grow up.
I'm up here thinking I'm 20.
Yeah. The whole time they got you dressed up in the same outfits, and you know all the twin stuff, because y'all look
twin.
Like, yeah.
Nobody knows me like you do. And apparently we don't know each other like we do. Oh! That's a talk show. I'm still going on talk show.
Shakita D. I don't know who that is. Karamo will unlock them phones and get all the tea.
That's all I'm trying to say. Whoever Karamo is, go Karamo. I'm just saying, like, literally, that's what I would do. Like, y'all don't want to talk? I'll figure it out on my own. Y'all can talk and tell us, or everybody in this family gonna be famous. Because everybody gonna know. Because literally, I just do not have Karamo Brown. It's kind of handsome. All right. Here's a television.
It's a show.
Okay.
I ain't never stopped hiding. Your mom is helping you cheat on me. Oh, so he got. It's one of them versions.
Okay, yeah. So put that on, get on Karamo. And you should. There you go. With his cute self. Get on Karamo and call it a day. Because I'm going to just tell you, like, you know, we 30. You can't be keeping this a secret anymore. We done found out.
Y'all older now.
Yeah, we need to know what our genetics are. One of us ain't part of this family.
And I think that's the problem, too. Is like, also, you're putting them in a position where now they don't know their background. So y'all might think, oh, they get a disease or something that's hereditary. But then little do you know, you ain't got no family tie. You might have this disease coming to you more severe or whatever. You just don't got your biological.
Well, because they think they twins. Yeah. Because they think they twins, they're gonna, you know, if one gets sick, the other one probably will be getting sick too because they feel like they have this
They got
connection.
the twin bond.
And people
twin
don't
connection.
understand how much we just talked about on Monday, how powerful our tongue is and our thought process. So the woman you have in your mind that we twins, so my twin is sick and I'm sick. You know, that's just what it is. So it's that domino effect that comes on there, and they be like, "Well, why are you sick? Because it ain't even on your side of the family." And we be like, "I don't know," but yeah, get on Karamo.
Yeah, Karamo.
Like that's all I can say. Get on somebody's talk show.
Oh,
Let them
oh
do
my
the work and
goodness, are
everything.
these true life stories that happen? Absolutely, these are true life stories that happen. Shakita said, "Right, which one is related? This is too much."
Yeah, which one is related?
Well, I mean, we don't know the twins, but one of them is.
Well, we know
biologically
one is related, but the other ain't. But.
Yeah. I mean, they both decided to do the same things. They both.
and they just got a child that had the same date, birthday, and everything. Did they celebrate from the hospital?
That's what's like. What's going on? Like, what happened? Like, you know, if they don't even have, like, you could argue and say, oh, maybe something magically happened where a cousin, brothers, whatever, you know, close or distant family member had a baby at the same time, and that's how it panned out. But that doesn't even seem like what the situation is. So that even kind of leads you to believe like, oh, did something happen to where they took us both in, you know, like, you know, what happened? What happened? Because for as long as they've known, they've grew up with each other. Nothing has ever been like, oh, one was around and not the other. And they got pictures of their whole life. So it's not like we stepping in a situation where it's like, oh, one was adopted and they just grew up as twins. No, it's like from birth, this is all they know is these is their parents. And
the birth certificate probably says the same stuff. I think it's like this, you know that TV show, This Is Us? Instead of it being one black person with two white people, and they triplets, you got, wow.
So, yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Y'all don't have nothing to say. All of a sudden, y'all quiet. Come on. Put something in there. Tell us something, because I sure don't know what to tell y'all. That's a horrible one. I'm going to stick to my Karamo.
He's saying to go to
okay.
Karamo.
Me and Shakita says Karamo. I just found out who Karamo was, but yeah. She said, this sounds like I'm back in the day type of stuff. You know that what
goes on in the house stays in the house kind of stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Listen, Crook P said, my theory is that they adopted the second child at the hospital, born the same day, same place.
Exactly.
Oil said they were separated or they grew up together. No, they grew up together.
They grew up together. They're not twins.
So they're
all.
They're not twins, but apparently they were raised as twins.
So at the hospital, maybe her best friend. They both had the baby on the same day, and the best friend died, and so she took the baby.
look! You saying this so intentionally. We don't know what the situation is, but you was getting into it.
I am.
Like you finna make a
like you know
script about
you
this.
And your best friend
Look,
got
maybe
pregnant
what
at the same
happened
time, or you didn't, but you guys gave birth at the same time. And right before she died, she said, "Just take my baby as yours."
Well,
and then you fill out the birth certificate, so you didn't have to do an adoption. You just fill out the birth certificate there, put you and your husband's name on it, and then that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened.
Listen, Shakira said, "Oh my God, that's horrible. This feels like a Lifetime movie." Well, regardless of how everything
it does
has
sound
happened,
like a Lifetime. That's why you get on the talk show. Then you get Lifetime. Y'all gonna be set for life. Y'all gonna make some money.
You're gonna have documentaries. You're gonna have movies made about this. Everything. Well, all that to say, like, regardless again of the situation, what do you recommend for them? Like, you saying go to Karamo. Like, what if that's not an option? What if they just trying to get through to the family? What some stuff do you feel like they could do? You feel like, you know, if the family ain't gonna say nothing, it just is what it is. They kind of locked out of the situation, or you think there's some digging that they can do around to find out? Because I mean, I don't know. In this situation here,
if you guys have a lot of money and you want to dig around and not do the talk show, then do that. Yeah. But if you ain't got a lot of money, put your butt on the talk show.
Get on
y'all gonna make a lot of money off of this. But yeah, get on the talk show. Let them do the work, because literally, it's gonna cost you money. You're gonna have to hire a private investigator. Why are you not in this film? You're gonna hire a private investigator. You're gonna have to do all this other stuff to be able to do it. And I'm just telling you, it is crazy. Kind of almost, I mean, it's not the same story on there, but there was a story I was looking at on YouTube Well, this girl was looking for her adopted family, and then she found her uncle by doing the same DNA test, and found her uncle. And the uncle was like, hold up, and said, I know who you are. You're my niece. I know your mama did it. And guess who her mama was? A actress that she grew up watching. She grew up watching this lady as an actress, and it was her mother. And when they met and saw each other, oh my goodness, I was crying. I cry on those things. In that real life stuff, I don't cry, but in the future, because they talk about me like the dog all the time about that. But yes, that's what I feel like it is. Like, it's that thing. I mean, I probably watch the show and start crying.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm telling you. Because I already came up with a storyline.
Yeah, you done built something.
I done told you my storyline, so I already came up with mine. You know, because I'm just thinking, for you to be able to put your name on a birth certificate and the hospital don't have no problem with it, and they know that you didn't give no twins out, I'm quite sure it was a best friend, because they're not related. So best friend.
Now, what if this was all? You had the flip side of things, where this is all some kind of illegal secret that they're kind of keeping. You know, like maybe there was some sneaky things done,
like kidnap the child. How do you get the birth certificate then?
That's true. That is true. The birth certificate conversation. But I mean, you could. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
So you don't know. Maybe that's why they're being secretive about it too.
Yes, because what they did is they had the birth certificate, and then they were like, "Ooh, the wrong name is on the birth certificate," and so they gave you a new birth certificate.
Oh, wow,
so now you got two birth certificates, and they done kidnapped you. And oh my goodness, another lifetime story.
Oh, Creepy Pete said an unfortunate woman gave birth at the hospital the same day the two moms met in the hospital. And Oreo said, yeah, a movie right now. Can we make it a movie? This is good. Shakita said they need a family intervention.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying both siblings should be pissed off at the family. Like, y'all ain't going to talk, and now we got to go on these TV shows to figure it out because y'all don't want to tell us we ain't doing this.
Oreo said, popcorn, anyone? Pretty said, they can't do anything so far as the family, but they could dig up details. I was a private investigator a lifetime ago.
Yeah, see?
Shakita said, wow. And then Oreo said, Crooked Pete, you work?
You need to offer your services to these crazy
crazy
family.
We need a movie out in Lenore, and Crooked Pete said, yes, I was really a PI.
That's what I'm talking about. PI this, because I done came up with two storylines. One was off of Eli's storyline.
Can we please do a movie? Shakita said, I told you, Lifetime.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's all.
We got somebody sliding in. She's rolling deep in the YT streets. We've got Liz B. Journey.
Hey,
Liz, we talking about the title and thumbnail right now.
Yes.
They not twins. The family been holding a secret. They decided to do one of them background DNA tests and, see what their ancestry is. And it turns out they're not even, they're not twins, and they're not even related. They got completely different DNA backgrounds. And so, with that being said, it's not even like to where you would see, oh, this is my cousin, or this is my whatever. It's nothing like that. Distant cousin, not even distant. There's nothing that's lining them up aside from the fact that they were born on the same day and they grew up together. So that's what that Liz is showing love to the chat. So yeah, this is a crazy situation. They wouldn't know what they should do because they talking to the family and the family's not saying nothing. Everybody's trying to avoid the conversation and beat around the bush. Act like they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So, go on a talk show so they can do all the investigation, or hire Crooked Peach and get her out of retirement real quick. Those are my two options.
So,
what if she was kidnapped and she don't even know her family?
Look, Shakita said, okay, wait. Let's write this script and make a Tubi movie. Oh, my goodness.
I feel you on that one, Shakita.
She's like, let's get to business.
I don't know how to write a movie script, but I'll write one today.
Yeah,
I just don't know what angle I want to do it. Do I want to do that the girl was kidnapped or the best friend died at the hospital?
You really like this best friend died
I
at
do.
the hospital.
I do like the best friend died.
This is like your thing right here. Like,
yeah, I do.
You stuck on the best friend.
I do.
The best
I
friend
am.
has to die at the hospital.
The best friend has to die at the hospital.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And she already knew, so it was already written that she was gonna die because she had some crazy illness. And they said if you give birth, you're gonna die giving birth. And then she was like, they're gonna go ahead and do it. And they put the birth certificate under their name and all that. And so it's just right there. And then it's all this dramatic. And then you get to see their life growing up, and then how it is. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
So while we have that one cooking up, this Tubi movie plot,
And then what if the family that you're talking to is really the other girl's family?
wow! Won't you look at that? Look at you! You're. He said, "Yes, that's a movie."
So
That's
both families have been intertwined. So you've been around your whole family your whole life, and you didn't even know.
Oh my goodness!
And they said they couldn't say anything because the mother said, "Don't ever tell them. They never need to know."
All right, so we have the
Tearjerker.
We got the Tubi movie plot built. Let's go ahead and step into a more lighthearted one. All right.
I was gonna go
So,
with another.
and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up because I think we have some more Tubi movie stuff
What
to
did
get
you
with.
say?
She said we need a segment called The Writer's Room.
Yes, 'cause I'm telling you, this is good stuff right here.
Oh,
I
man.
got the second plot already ready for the one that they kidnapped him. But see, that's
Oh, my
normally
God.
a Lifetime series is the one that kidnapped. That's why you got to change it up to the death, because we're gonna make it seem like that she got kidnapped, but she really didn't. It's gonna be a plot because if we do the kidnapping, everybody gets kidnapped. Especially on Lifetime, everybody's kidnapped, and so you would expect it to be kidnapping, but you wouldn't expect it to be the best friend, and both families are intertwined, and you've been thinking they all y'all family the whole time. And it's
Wow. So let's get into this next one.
not. Okay.
You know, there's pets, and with pets, it comes, can become some difficulties and issues. All right. So we've got a couple right here. They really enjoy each other's presence, enjoy each other's company. They're even starting to fall in love with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one problem here. Their pets can't stand each other. Anytime they come around, the pets are fighting, or when one of the the boyfriend or the girlfriend comes over, whatever, the dogs are going and biting and doing they just can't stand each other. They can't stand the partner, can't stand the dog. When they sniff the smell of the other person on each other, they start getting a little bit giddy and aggressive. But they want to be with each other. So this one's a little bit more lighthearted. What do you recommend for them in this situation? We got to welcome somebody in. We've got the Daniel channel. Daniel in the building.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Quick and peace. I had to step away. I got a phone call. I don't know what I missed. I hope it was nothing big and important.
Oh, I was just making up a movie.
She was just building a plot to that Lifetime movie. And Crooked
Yeah.
P said the relationship is doomed.
Yeah, I can't really talk to y'all about pets. I mean,
That's not something you ever had to worry about, right?
One, I'm not that into pets like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love my mom's dogs and everything, and yes, they're family, and yes, you just couldn't bring your pet around the dogs. I am on that all the way, but the pets controlling who I'm dating.
I mean, it's for both of them, though. They both is allowing the pet to control
I
it.
understand that. I didn't say it was one for the other. I'm just saying,
They
for
both
me,
is
I
having this
just
problem.
wouldn't. I don't know what I would do.
They think it's the greater good.
I'm not a pet person like that. I do know, my mom's dogs are family members to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that, and I'm not, trying to dismiss it in any way.
No, she
It's
keeps
not
saying,
like
"Oh
a
Lord, these
child
are
to
all
me."
movies." The dog. This is a movie right here too. The dog's not getting. I could see this happening, and then finally at the end, the dogs are really the ones who get together. Oh man!
And maybe that's what it is. The dog was like, if y'all get together, we can't get together. So,
Oh, my God.
that'd be incest. And yeah, that's what the dogs are really worried about. Incest.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
dog
I
movie.
don't know. I got another one. I just can't have a conversation about it. I I don't know what to
Daniel
say.
Channel say he's good, and us over here, we doing pretty good, Daniel.
Yeah, we're
Thanks for
Crooked Pete.
asking. Crooked Pete said the fur babies can't get along. They need to be getting along. All right.
Something. Maybe they need counseling.
Oh my goodness.
They go to counseling together, and the dog whisperers come and talk to the
my
dog
gosh.
and find out what the
No.
problem is.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
why are you two fighting? And then the dog whisperer tells, and then they work the relationship out, and then they literally. I mean, you guys can see and say this is just ridiculous of what's coming out of Queen's mouth, but I think the whole thing is ridiculous. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, not that the dog don't like the person because they can sniff that the person is evil or bad. They just don't like the other dog, and I don't know. Well, that's where we at. I don't know. Y'all come up with something, because I'm not doing good on this one. Go ahead.
This situation here, I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, like a lot of people, they're the pets, that is, really crucial, really important. So they, when you're looking at something like this, the prospect of living together is not going to become an issue, because if the dogs are constantly fighting or there's always aggression, then I think it'll be a problem. But I think it might just be something they might have to just get comfortable with, When somebody's not around or something like that, then, or they're seen as competitions, of course, dogs kind of play off those different things. And I'm answering this in a realistic situation, I'm not talking about the movie. But, I think that, it might be something y'all could do, might be something y'all just can't deal with anymore. If the dog is jumping on you or biting you and all that, and your partner is not going to put them in check or whatever it may be, then y'all might not be able to do it no more. But
what if the dogs like each other and that's how they do it? You know how they say little boys hit the girls when they like each other? Maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then when they smell you, they just be like, where you at? Where you at? Bring her back. Bring her back. I don't even know. Like, I never thought we would have this kind of conversation.
I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
So you have to give some advice.
I don't know. I just think a situation like this with these dogs, y'all can continue to work it out. But sometimes if you feel like this is just not worth the effort anymore, then, y'all can just be like, all right, well, I don't think we can do this. Our dogs are trying to step in between us. Maybe this is a sign. You're a good person and all, but
not for me.
Yeah. So I think that just might be what it has to be with this situation. I just think we had some really good conversations today when it comes to relationship advice.
Yeah.
I think that that gun conversation was really good. With that something like that would have been a good title and thumbnail.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that one.
But I really like the twin one in that aspect too, because like that's just something that's very shocking. Like, imagine you living your whole life with someone you think is your twin, but then
you're not
even related. And then you talk to the family, and the family ain't trying to say nothing.
I thought just both kids was born in the same year, but no.
It's just, everything is just out of whack.
Ooh, it was crazy.
It's just a certain couple of things are lining up, and the rest is just not working.
It's not.
Oreo said wouldn't let them to be together, but I would give them some time apart. And Shakita, she said great stream. Oreo said I enjoyed the conversations today. All right, absolutely. And Crooked Pete said, wow, a commercial interrupted during the live stream. Wow.
I'm just as confused. I be like that when I'm at somebody's live stream. Because I didn't even see it until somebody said they were on here. And I was like, there's a commercial. I was looking at it like it's great. How's a commercial during a live stream? Because I've never seen it, but I guess.
Oreo said the twin one was amazing. But we about to hop off, y'all. I hope you guys had a good conversation. I enjoyed the conversation.
If you have any relationship advice, conversation,
drop
even
it in
things
the
you
comment
heard
section.
about, leave it on here or Instagram.
Yeah, our Instagram is a good place to take it as well. But even as this video is now posted, as this live stream is posted as a video, comment in the comment box, whatever section, and just let us know something. We'll have some time to look over it and be able to talk about it for next week.
Go.
But right now we're about to hop off, and we're going to say, remember
to love and live each day as if it were your last.
Thank y'all for watching.
Smooches.
Y'all take care and have a good one.
Yo.
L and L. L and L. Love and Live Show.
It's hot, hot, hot,
Taste the
hot,
heat.
I'm ready.
Love and Live.
Let's go.
Love and Live Show.
Yeah.
Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week.
We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live Empire bringing all the heat. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo?
Favorite nephew. Lenora. She know it's the truth.
Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and Live Show.
It's the love
Hey,
and live
hey.
show. It's the love and live show.
Love and Live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
Last. The love and live show.
Smooches.
The love and live show. And live. Love and live.
Yeah.
This is Love and Live Shots.